Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my reaction to the Walten Files 4 CyberFun. Now, believe it or not, this is going to be a bit of a lengthy type review, but I will say that this is honestly amazing. You're going to learn a lot of the lore through this video. Also, I do apologize for me talking a lot during this. Also, if anything ever jumps around, that is due to me cutting out a bunch of ads, so do not fret there. Now, before we get into this, I am going to say huge epilepsy warning. There's going to be flashing lights and kind of quick imagery. But besides that, let's get right into the video. Let's keep going then. This is the Walten Files 4 CyberFun Tech, which I'm kind of curious because I know CyberFun Tech ended up making Bunny Farm, which is what Sophie plays in the third one, which is how she learns about her two siblings and remembers them. But of course, hit the like button. Okay, very ominous Pennywise balloon. 2. Hey, we got a blue one. Ooh, and a purple. Like Bond, Banny, the Nutcracker, Roger. Yep. This looks like a school. This is the school, which is seen in the third one. Oh, wait. I knew I forgot to do something. This really reminds me of high school. Oh, it's Ed and Molly. It's Roger.
Come on, Molly. Let's go.
The spring party event at Brighton Community School. I am just going to turn that down just a tight. Oh, never mind. I turned down too much. Okay, we're being led somewhere. Oh, this is them finding Felix. Oh, this is when Felix is drinking. Okay, they look like a pasture. We're back in 1974. Thank you for being a part of the Smiling Company in 1962. That would make sense, 1962. But in Guilty, the very first recording is shown to be in 1967, 5 years before, or 5 years after this, after that logo at least. We'll chase our dreams across the sky. Ooh. The hell? what we got here? We have Bond's Burgers promo, CyberFun programming demo, BSI cleaning procedures, and the Shaw joint movement. Not too many to choose from. Wonder what we're going to choose first. Bond's Burgers. For professional use only. I see that there at the bottom. Oh, we got a bunch here. Charles Brock. October 10th, 1970. Okay, so this is 4 years before the incident with Felix and the store opening and closing in the same year. This is actually 4 years before they get put inside the bunker, basically. Hi, just got hired officially as the computer supervisor for Wanted Bunny Smiles restaurant. Though I've been coming up with a RNG game myself. Oh. I've known these guys for a while. They're family. I've done some work for them along with oh, that is really muddy right there. Can't make it out. Oh, along with Susan for years now. Okay, so Susan gets mentioned there before she ends up becoming Vanny or Banny for years now. Can't make that out either. Before CyberFun Tech. Getting to meet the Waltons and the Krankens has been super fun. So excited to get to work. The future is bright. P2712 Charles Brock. That's very muddy. I don't like the clown. Hi, bozo. You got a spike. What's about happened? What's about happened, bozo? Oh, we know where Susan will be soon. And Banny. Okay, we're looking. Oh yeah, it's got the tracking mode set in it. I forgot about that. There's Shaw. Shaw's had one of the creepiest ones so far. Yep. Anytime Shaw gets shown, it gets creepy. Same with this man, Mr. Bond. This right here has to be the creepiest thing to ever see. Like, just imagine, right? You're asleep, and then out of nowhere, you just wake up middle of the night, and you got like a nightlight or something, and this is what you see. Like, this is straight demonic. Granted, this is cartoony and more than likely would never, for its time, because this is supposed to be taking place in like the 60s, 70s. This wouldn't, the recording stuff back then wasn't, high quality or nothing, but still, I don't know one kid that would want to go to a place that this is what they're looking at. It just gets dark. Hold on. Alright, so we get a red square here, which I'm guessing is where Bond's supposed to show up, because I'm already seeing the flower stuff show, right? And then, who could that be? Because that's not Jack. Jack's always had the huge grin across the face. It's definitely not Felix. And then we have the face there. Oh, exoskeleton time. Wait, okay, so this is actually really cool. That right there, 1972. Very important. Because we get the very first, okay, so the very first ad thing said 60, what was it, 2? Very first recording we heard in the guilty thing was 67. We know in 64 they opened first location and closed, and then they get moved to the storage facility. In 78 they began the reprogram. In 82 they reopened. 72, this is 2 years before they opened for the first time. So with that being said, that must have, because the guy got hired on in the 70s, like legit 1970, because that was his letter, like way, like here in the beginning, it was like 1970. Okay. Bring the magic of Bond's burgers alive. Today we'll take a journey through the magic of the showstoppers and how they were created. You might learn a thing or two about the quality of our company. Okay. Sure. Let's learn about your creepy robot. There's that guy again. Here's the showstoppers. I do see that the clown's missing. Why's the clown missing?
These are the showstoppers, the face of funny smiles things. Concept art is a very vital part of any good design. So many different ideas of...
You gotta love ads. But I do highly agree, concept design is a major part of any drawings, really.
Face of funny smiles things. Concept art is a very vital part of any good design. So many different ideas of...
I agree.
The funny smiles incorporated art department would...
I do wonder if these are the actual concept designs done, because these look really detailed. Like these could actually possibly be for the Nutcracker guy.
In charge of fitting up multiple designs for the...
And this is Shaw, which honestly, I like this right here. That was probably one of the better looking designs right there. I will say though, giving the fangs would have possibly made it seem more wolfish, which they probably didn't want, because the way Shaw normally looks like a sheep almost. But really like this. Okay. I was a little too late. Hold on.
The Walten Files Incorporated art department was in charge of stitching up multiple designs for the characters. And creating the design we all...
That's the first look at the very first clown. But he's not a showstopper. So I wonder why he got added as well as this drawing of Bond. Unless this is truly, behind the scenes look at it. I see what they did there. They kind of censored Jack Walton because he disappears in the Walten Files. What was that name? Rosemary Walton. I also like that you get this hint of color whenever they mention Jack's name to make sure that it clicks.
This is a brilliant artist with a huge passion for poetry and the theatrical, and has done numerous art pieces before becoming the lead artist in VSI. She's the one in charge of making the final design that would later become the characters they are today.
I think I always have a pretty clear idea of how it's supposed to look like.
Okay. So she ends up becoming lead person of making sure the animatronics look the way that they do. I have to say, Rosemary, you kind of chose the most horrifying way to portray every single character. Especially whenever they become decayed. I'll give you that. However, a very huge thing to note is this date here. April 30th, 1974. This is merely a few days before 2 of her 3 kids end up perishing in a drunk accident. I feel sorry for her loss.
But the designs just make sense to me. Because when it's making things really clear to others, it's still being simple enough, so it can be easy to remember.
I wonder if there's a reason they show Billy the Clown and then it starts to freak out. Because I remember, I think it's the second one, we get introduced to a girl by the name of Ashley. It's her and 3 people end up going into the facility, the storage facility, to try and reprogram the reprogram files. And it's through that we also learn about the reopening in 1982. I wonder if that's one. I will say,
Originally arranged CyberFun to make their blueprints for the animatronics. But we got so invested in the idea that we decided to have a full partnership with BSI.
okay.
The late technical engineer, Bunny Smart, designed the animatronic mask.
Oh, this is Susan. Okay, Susan Woodens we see in the which one is it? The third one? The video game one. That she ends up working on Bond. Bond kills her and stuffs her inside of Banny. And when she's in Banny, she then is alive, where she says she's having a hard time breathing and that her stomach feels weird. I do remember that. Okay. I'm trying to read what her stuff says before it cuts out. There you see Banny because that's who she becomes.
We added a ton of features into the bots. We managed to even make them have the ability to walk and interact with the audience.
Bond still looks the creepiest. He doesn't even have to try. This is early concept of Shaw. Banny. There's lettering. Hold on. Oh, this is all upside down too. Oh, it will take me forever to try to understand it. Mr. Crankin. Okay, so that's Felix, right? This is Felix's last name, Crankin. Oh, it would take me forever trying to figure this out. In the video, I'm actually going to take the time to turn this around and read it. Alright? I promise you. Oh, we got blue.
The console. Here is where all the information code is stored in the audio electronics. How they can walk, sing, interact with...
Okay, this is a new thing. CyberFun Tech Console. Advanced movement abilities and patterns. Voiceover variety. Over 40 different responses. Walk around interactive features. Facial tracking. Recognize specific customers.
the audience, etc. That's how they managed to get so lifelike to our audience. The console is also able to recognize specific people and places.
With Google Play Games, you can play unlocked. Unlock bigger screens.
Okay. Employee notes, BSI notes. The BSI console, the Bunny Smiles Incorporated console, allows the robots of Bond's Burgers feel a lot more lifelike. No, allow for a more fun and impressive experience. I treat this as an ambition and innovating concept. I would have never expected to something in my life. I can't make out what that word says. Susan did not supplement at all. Oh, Susan did not support at all. Absolutely stunning and delicate. I cannot make this word out. Oh, Jack, his passion. Oh, Susan did not disappoint at all. Absolutely substituting and dedicate Jack his passion. Never. I cannot make that out. Oh, never seen anything like it. Felix was both admired and scared. He doesn't understand a thing about my inventions. I could not read that for the life of me. Tried my best. Oh, we have a lot. Walk around test, week 1 through 2. Week 1. Banny knocked over the table. Rework room, recognizing features on test night well. Recognize Sophie right away. That is neat. Okay, so the week one of test, Banny decided to knock over a entirety of a table, and the very first person it recognized is Sophie, who in the third one is the one playing the game. Backroom magic trick bit went well, little rusty, but we'll do better next time. Week two, Banny fixed. Test went as planned. Mask. I can't make out that word. From last incident. Fun walk around test. Get new. Went well. Something better than expected. Very hard to read that smudge that they put. Okay. CyberFun Tech. Interactive. What is the CyberFun console? This is 1974. Oh, hold on. What was that year? That was January 21st, 1974. So this is 4 months before the incident.
Yeah, don't worry, it's working. First we need to...
Is the console on?
Yes, Charles, just told you.
Alright. I'm just checking if it's going.
I know. Don't worry, this isn't the first test when you did the robots.
Alright, great.
You're taking notes, right?
Okay, so this is Charles in the background with the deeper voice, who we end up reading his letter in the beginning, where he gets signed on way before. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Test 2 and 3. Movement.
Alright.
The limited console wasn't... Yeah.
Okay, so already I see a few things.
The limited console wasn't...
Alright, so that's the back room. Table, couple tables. That there is Banny, right there. That is Susan. And that right there is Jack. This is both good and bad, because we know that Susan here ends up dying. And she actually becomes Banny.
Yeah. This is how it's supposed to go. We place the tunnel options around the room. The animatronic is supposed to get to her without bumping against the tables, boxes, and chairs, etc.
Sounds good to me. What happens if the robot falls? Comes across on the outside.
Well, then we're just gonna have to test this out again until we get this right.
On leg then.
You said it.
So Banny's moving.
Alright, everything seems fine so far.
Trick is so close to the table.
Uh,
I told you to walk to the table, man.
okay, so Banny just walked strictly over a table. So this must be week 1 of test, because we see in the note I just read of week 1, Banny goes over and falls over a table.
I'll check the drawer.
Facial tracking. It should immediately pick up Sophie first, because that's what the note said. This is done March 7th, 1974. So this is 3 months before the incident. Facial tracking.
No, I'm just a little more.
She did, yeah. I'm gonna tell you what to him. No, Felix, he's probably drinking somewhere in town.
Okay, so there we hear that Felix is somewhere drinking in town, and that there's a worry about this test.
Does Jack or Rose know?
No, I don't think
Jack and Rose does not know that Felix is drinking.
Linda told him how to eat it.
Susan, we have to tell them. I think you Chris knows about the addiction.
Let's just take it somewhere for now, shall we?
Right. So, I'm checking my notes right now. What else is it?
Well, normally said we should start testing the facial tracking feature. So,
Okay, so right now Shaw's in none other than the kitchen area. And okay.
Well, check that out. Jack brought in mom here. The council recognized
well, yeah, but we're going to do a secondary test because the console seems to have trouble detecting the faces.
Oh, the test we did with the selfie. Right.
Let's see how the test goes. How's Lily, by the way?
She's fine. Spending time with her mother earlier today.
Jack moved. It made it to him. It's identifying the faces. And it built a face. That explains the face made in the first one. So that's how they identify faces. Susan Woodens. And this one's Jack. No, this is Charles.
Huh, great. Everything is working properly.
So that means no more tests.
Oh, then I was wrong. That means Charles has been the one with her. Okay.
Huh? Are you there?
Ah, sweet. That could really use a beer right now.
So like what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell is that? That is a spirit. Oh, this is only a couple days after the incident.
What does that mean?
That's what I heard, man.
He was drunk while driving the car?
I'm with your car.
Oh, and of course Charles and Susan's gonna be talking about Felix and what he did.
Do you know what else I need to go?
Did you tell him?
It's quiet, Charles. Only the family with us.
Fuck. Jack really know.
Haven't heard from him in a long while. But barely you can see him at work.
The only thing Felix's story. Fuck, don't you?
Story? Fucking bullshit. I think something else happened to me. Something worse.
Okay. So Felix said a story. And Jack hasn't been seen at work. And they're currently about to test Bozo, who is, of course, the Nutcracker. And they are currently in the backstage, which is where later Susan will be working on Bond, who would later kill her and turn her into Banny. And if you look at Bond in this current moment, he looks demented.
Molly, man.
I don't even want to think about it. Put it in that freaking fucking doll. Give it to me. Tell me not to jump out over his head. I don't want to be able to do that anymore.
Let's do it.
Oh, that's the doll. The gray rabbit is the doll of Molly. Okay, so they're leaving. Right now we're inactive, waiting. The doll fucking moved. Oh hell no. Oh, it's about mess with Bozo. It's messing with Bozo. Oh, face detected. And it's seeing two of them. Oh, Bozo's about to see Ed and Molly. They're... Oh, it's... No face found. Yep. This is the 30th. So this is after the restaurant opens. It's been open for just a little while. Wait a second. The console is moving without nobody else in the room. At this point, Susan is still alive. It's getting high pitched while it's getting closer to the doll. No, when it's getting closer to Bond. That's a straight up face. Oh. Oh. Ow, my eyes. Okay. I'm not going back to save A, my eyes, B, your eyes. I think that was Jack. What are you listening to? Why are we in a dark room? Oh no. Don't tell me that's Susan. Don't tell me it's Susan. It's the doll. Bond's behind her. There's Banny. Susan's about to get got. It's Bond. Oh. That explains why you're having a hard time breathing. You're choking on your own blood. That explains a lot. And feeling weird in the stomach part is probably going to be due to spring locks here in a second. Yep. Bond, don't look at us like that. Yep. We're driving. This must be Charles. Why, sir, are we going to your home? Is that a picture frame, or is that something in the window? This isn't his house. This is Felix's house. Is that Jack? I will say I love how in depth they've gotten with their editing there. Really, I'm loving this. Is that Felix with Roger? It is. That is Felix. That was Roger. And he dug 3 graves. Oh, this is a heavy one. Oh no. He's tossing all the evidence. And he's going to jump himself. And of course, the closer he got to jumping, you hear what sounds like somebody talking to him, which sounded like the phone calls that were being left for him.
Days after the accident, I haven't been able to sleep since last week. I finally told him what happened. It was in my office. It was the longest out of my life. The most painful conversation I ever had. Pain in the eyes, the anger. It's okay now. I'm going. I have no idea what's going to happen to me now. My life, my business, everything. But the fact that there's still a baby down there. He haunts me every night. He yells inside. Rosemary asked about the doll. I told her they left it at school. Why? I don't know what to do with the doll. All I know is it is, and I can't get myself to get rid of it. It's like a constant reminder of this huge mistake, and how there's nothing I can do to make it better.
Oh, that just gives you goosebumps. It's Jack. Fuck that! Oh, it's Molly. Oh no.
Make it stop.
They're tormenting him now. Oh no, the two of them witnessed Susan get murdered. And the two of them fought on whether or not to rescue her. You saw what he did to her. He hurt her. He made her bleed. I don't want her to be hurt anymore. It's not fair. Molly, that's not our problem. Please, Ed. We have to find her. She doesn't deserve this. We have to. Fine, but be quiet. Hello? Is anyone there? Please, somebody. Oh.
Don't you worry. You're in safe hands, Susan. Welcome to Wonderland. Your new home. Isn't it beautiful? Dead? No. Not yet, at least. Your heart is still beating, but your body is now functionless. Out there slowly suffocating. But here, you're safe. The spirit doesn't pass on quite as fast as the body does. I would know. Oh, where are my manners? Pleasure to meet you. My name is Bond.
So the white suit is Bond, who we believe is Jack, who is the father to Molly and Ed.
And you're Susan. I've had my eye on you. I know you very well, my friend. I know you like to fix things, isn't that right? Well, so do I. Wouldn't you like me to fix you? Perhaps I could help you. Here, a gift. Take a look inside.
No. No.
That is the new you. A wonderful gift that will eventually become your new body. Just like a beautiful butterfly bursting from a cocoon. You will be reborn. You don't have to listen to me. That is up to you. But what other choice do you have? A spirit can survive without being tethered to a vessel. I know you're scared. I was too. But everything will be okay. Apologies for what I had to do to you. But look, the hard part is over with now. Besides, you can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs.
Oh. Okay. I'm going to edit out every ad out of the video. Alright? However, this is strictly for non-reaction purpose and just a slight rant. Alright, so if you want, you can skip to whatever the little timestamp is to skip it. Unless you're watching the live. Then you're fucked, unfortunately. Why is there 9 ads on this video? It is a 36-minute video. 9 ads. Granted, I get it. Make your money. Get it off of the videos. 9? 9! Jesus! It's too much. 9! I will say, though, this is amazing quality. Phenomenal, even. And quite literally is giving me goosebumps. Like, this is such a step up from the previous ones. Oh, and you see Susan's eye there underneath the... And it's like they're breathing. And that is what it looks like on their end when a soul is on the other side of the fence. He's gone. Will she be alright? I don't know. We just have to wait, okay? Alright. Come on, Molly. Let's go. Created by Martin Pardis. I butchered that last name. Bravi, EVA. Drawn and animated by Martin. I really love this, Martin. I'll be honest. Martin played Jack. Caroline Heck being Susan. Charles Brooke was called the I can't pronounce that last one. Of course, Bravi being none other than Bond. Does amazing voice actor. Ed Walton being Peter. Kyle, once again, doing Cybertech. Everybody did an amazing job. Thunder Static, Zip Whammy. Two people haven't shouted it out yet. I really hope the others are like this. Huh. I will admit, very much love that. Really don't like how many ads we are getting, unfortunately. It seems like the ads are taking over. But, nothing too bad.